The Mercedes GLA, or more specifically, my Mercedes GLA. This is the Mercedes GLA Sport Executive, a vehicle I've left with the standard Sport Executive spec, with the only extra being the metallic white paint, or as Mercedes call it, digital white metallic, which as the name implies, gives what I think is a nicer or shinier metallic look compared to the standard white. And having owned and driven this car for the last 5 months, these are my thoughts about it. Launched in 2014, the GLA was, in short, a larger Mercedes A-Class designed to enter the crossover market, and despite mediocre reviews about it at the time, it sold well. However, things have come a long way since then, and the current GLA is quite different to the previous model. It is also the smallest of the Mercedes SUV range, and unless you have need for a larger vehicle, then the GLA is perfect for those like me with a young family, offering quality, ride comfort and an improvement to the previous model, more space in the back. I'll come on to that in a moment. And just because it's small doesn't mean to say it's any less comfortable than a larger vehicle. In fact, in terms of comfort and refinement, I found this vehicle more enjoyable to ride in than some larger SUVs. And while on the subject of size, the current model is both taller and wider than the previous model. So in brief, what do you get with this spec? Well, a Sport Executive gets the sports styling. At the front is a black grille with high-performance LED headlights. To the side are 18-inch alloy wheels that contrast well with the silver and black colours. There are chrome roof bars at the top with chrome edges around the windows. At the rear of the vehicle is a roof spoiler and a metallic trim between the bumper and the boot lid. There are also 2 chrome-coloured exhaust pipes, and even though they're just for show, they look great. The boot, or if you're in the United States, the trunk, is wider than last year's Model 2, making it easy to fit larger items such as prams. And there are parking sensors around the car, along with a reversing camera, something I'm still not using as much as I should. Now this particular GLA is the 200 petrol version, which has a 1.3 litre 4-cylinder turbo engine, providing 163 brake horsepower and does 0 to 60 in a reported 8.7 seconds. Internally, there is more room at the back compared to the previous model, which made fitting my daughter's car seat that much easier, although I must admit, I wish the back doors had been a little wider, but hey, it's a small SUV. And as for the cool fancy technology, well, the dashboard is completely digital with the Mercedes-Benz User Experience System, or MBUX, which is the Advanced Multimedia Infotainment System, allowing you to change everything from seat positions, driving modes, making and receiving phone calls, ambient lighting, and of course navigation. The display comes with 2 screens, the sizes for which vary depending on which model you get. But in the Sport Executive there is a 7-inch screen that sits in front of the driver and a larger 10.2-inch touchscreen that sits beside it. Now although it is a touchscreen, in reality I find it much easier to use the touchpad located in the central console. And then there's voice command, which to be honest I just don't use. Now fancy infotainment system aside, 2 things I was looking forward to with this spec was the wireless charging for mobile phones in the central console and the electric automatic opening boot by the press of a button. However, Mercedes tell me due to the chip shortage, neither of these features now come with this model. The quality of the interior is first rate and lives up to the exceptional standards that Mercedes are known for. In fact, both the interior of the GLA and the infotainment system are probably best in this class. Driving the GLA is a lot of fun. The steering is exceptionally light, even at low speeds. There is also a lot of power, and you won't notice the gearbox working away in the background, all of which makes for a fantastically smooth ride. In fact, the overall driving experience is quiet and incredibly comfortable, helped by a suspension that absorbs the bumps and knocks so you hardly notice them. And compared to my previous vehicle, a Mercedes SLK AMG, with the exception of the acceleration, I prefer the GLA in every respect. So in summary, what do I think about the new GLA? Well, I think it's absolutely fantastic. It's practical, comfortable, oozes quality and comes highly recommended. So if you're looking for a small SUV, then add this to your shortlist. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe below and then watch these videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.